Hey guys, it's Sharon, Little Britain Company. Welcome to the channel. Um, so yeah, I went to two Ollies this weekend. I went to Cary, the Ollies in Cary, and found a little bit. I did not find a whole lot in Cary. And then I went to the Ollies in Roanoke Rapids. And oh my word, it was quite something. What I want you all to know is that my table's way down there. This is I had to like pull the camera way up so I could stack everything here. I didn't find any unicorns, not really. I found one that was something I was looking for. I was really tickled to find it. But let me go ahead and move some of this around and, and start showing you what I found. So I'm going to put a couple of these bags. I'm going to try to let you know what it is I found. Let's see if I can get this. Might be able to bring it down a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I move this one, let me get this one out of the way. There we go. I'll put that one behind me. This is really quite a little puzzle. It's a puzzle I'm putting together. So I'm going to try one more time to move this a little bit over so I can show you guys everything. And we're going to pull this up. That'll help. Pull that up a little bit so you can see some of it. I'm just laughing. Okay, so let me get started. This first little batch is from, I think this is from the Ollies in Cary. This is the Ollies in Cary. Okay, so I was really tickled to find some of the iron-on vinyl. And I think black is, honestly, it's pretty universal. So I was very tickled to find it in black for $1.99. Super exciting. There was only one. So I was lucky to get that one. Still from Cary. I bought this. Honestly, I just needed this for school. But this was also $1.99. I just really like the color. So, yeah. So just a binder. I mean, nothing earth-shattering. That goes to school tomorrow. I did find, I'm bending it. I better lay it down. I found this, let's see, what is this? American Crafts, of course, the Color of Memories. I just thought this was nice. It was a nice background color. Honestly, guys, I ended up with so many packs of 25, and I just don't think that I can use 25 of everything that I found. And I'm kind of wondering if you all would be interested in me doing maybe a few packs of, kind of repackaging so there's a mixture of stuff and selling some of those. Just let me know if you think that would be something y'all might be interested in. And if not, that's cool too. But that way I could redistribute some of this. I bought two more of the daisies. I thought they were really nice, and I only got one of those before. So this is nice if I'm putting together like a little display thing on top of an album. It's nice to have sort of multiple pieces to do that with. So, and for $1, these were $1. So, I will say, it's Jolie's, so it's worth it because Jolie's is such a great brand. I found one little lone pack. Let's see if I can zoom you in on this little guy. I just thought those Santas were adorable. The pack was 79 cents. You get 8. Let's unpack the pack. Let's see what else is in there. Got stuff falling over. I will say Cary did have some things you had to really hunt for where their new table was But once I found the table, I did find some things. Not a lot of stuff. Cary was just, I don't even get into this thing. They had gotten things in. It was just, excuse me, all stuff that I've seen at my store. So, you know, it's not that they didn't have stuff. It's just that it's stuff that I'd seen and did not need more of. Did not need more of for the most part. All right, so let's see what these are. I think, all right, so those are Happy Holidays. This is literally just green. That's interesting. All right, and so the Santa one, I assume, is Santa. And then, so it looks like there's 2 of each. So, yeah, 2 of each. So we got a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and this really adorable little Santa. I think he's fabulous. So, and I can work with these other ones because they're already in circles, so that just makes it easy. Nice embellishments. Those are great embellishments. Okay, so that's the first paper pack. And also, I think this one was a Cary, I think. I found this Bahama paper pack. I don't know, man. I'm trying to get it close enough for you all to see it without having to really take it out. It is this beautiful, you know, Bahama blue, really. It's a lovely, lovely blue. I was very excited to find that, that color. And then I decided to pick up one. Let me pull back out again. Maybe then you can see that better if I pull out, because it was so close. And this was $2.99. Of course, all of their, when they have the single paper kind in one pack, it's $2.99. Okay, so this was something I decided to pick up one of just to take a look at it. These are really nice. It's a journal album. This is a Park Lane, so of course that's Joann's. Inserts sold separately. So I've seen a lot of these, and I don't think they're flying off the shelves at the moment. So I thought what I would do is kind of try one out and see what I think, because I mean, it's really pretty. So when you look on the inside, oh, that's nice. When you look on the inside, basically these are ready for signatures to be attached. So what I had been thinking was trying to do a really cool junk journal with this. It's pretty much ready for you to add your junk journal pieces. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do. I have some books that I think this would be cool with. And you just, once I separate them, like I said, that's not what this is intended for, but I think it'll work great. Just by sliding my pieces in like I do with my junk journal. So I'm going to give this a shot, and I'll let you guys see it when it's, maybe I'll do it with you all. So I'm put that one aside. Again, I just got one of those to give it a shot, and this one was, what did I do with that? How much was this one? That was $2.99. So, you know, a lot of their prices are $1.99 or $1, $1.99 and $2.99. That is usually where my price tags fall. I did find, I'm pretty sure this one was in Roanoke Rapids. They had quite a few different ones. This one is the Studio C, and I honestly just needed this for some paperwork that I need to hold on to. And I thought, it's really, really pretty. So this is what I want. Got some paperwork to put together, and I thought I would do it that way. And this, I was very excited to find this. I don't buy a lot of the coloring books normally. Sometimes I'll buy them if I think they're going to be a really good fit for some junk journals that I'm doing. This was $3.99, so it was actually on the higher price of what I bought. But look how beautiful this is. And the coloring sheets, oh my golly, they are just gorgeous. Now, the other thing I had thought about these with these coloring sheets is, and you can see the other sides have some great options, is, you know, this is basically a stamp. If you want to think about it like that, it's basically a stamp that somebody's already stamped for you. I can color it in and fussy cut it and use some of these. Look at that Santa. I can absolutely see coloring him or doing, you know, doing the markers and the color or the colors, and then using him in some of my journals and things. And this page, it's really a gorgeous book. I was super excited. I have not seen this anywhere else. They had more than one at the Roanoke Rapids site, which was a huge store. I'm actually quite, I don't know why I was surprised. All right, I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I think that actually might break copyright because it's a book. But that was very cool. Okay, and then this one was in Cary. Again, Cary didn't have a lot that I was interested in. This one is okay. To me, it's not amazing. This one, so I think that the biggest difference we're seeing here is sometimes they'll get boxes that were taken directly from places like Joann Fabric, and that's when we see these packs. These were just a box of just this, and that's when they're selling these individually. And so they had boxes of this, and they were selling them for 25 cents a piece. So I think I got 4 of these just to see what I wanted to do with them. I'm not really sure. Again, this one's not my favorite, but I thought I'll buy 4 of them, which is a perfectly reasonable amount. Okay, so let's see what's next. I'm going to go through this pile. And I'm sorry that I'm jumping around on you guys. Well, maybe I'll do this one. I am jumping around on you all just because I did not expect to find what I found. When I went to Roanoke Rapids, my first thought, which has been my first thought in several stores, is, oh my gosh, I made this trip and there's nothing here. And then, and they had a lot of things that I had already seen in my store on their big middle table. But most of that middle table that they had out, they had actually 3 side by side. So I thought it was going to be huge. What they had was just a volume of the baking things. If you are a baker, man, you are going to town right now. Okay, so I did buy this one. This was $7.99, which is definitely on the high side. But there are 6 packs of 6 legal pads in here, and it's really nice quality paper. So again, it was something I needed for school. I just picked it up. I go through, that's got to go to school tomorrow. And then I hit kind of the mother lode of paper, or at least to some extent. I was pretty happy with what I found. All of this was from Roanoke Rapids. So I'm going to grab my little scissors here. I'm going to just leaf through this one. I don't think that this is one that I'm going to take extra time with each page like I sometimes do. And already I should have pre-warned you guys to, you know, get your drink and your snack and get ready, because, oh, it's like Santa Claus is coming to town. This is called Bright Splash. It's very pretty. I don't often expect a lot from Colorbach. Often their papers can, sometimes, not often, I don't know. A lot of the times I found their papers to be very, very thin. That is not the case with these. These are 66.5 pounds. So really nice. So let me see if I can get this in a position where I can show you. Just running through these. Now, one thing that's interesting is that although the colors are in kind of color sections, these are not exactly the same. Absolutely, you could use them together. They almost, I have not leafed all the way through this. Was doing glances because I was just overwhelmed. But this looks to me like it's doing gradations of color. So it's going to lighter, from darker to lighter. with a little bit of mix in between. And then that one. I thought these would be great background sheets. So there's that one. I'm gonna put this. Okay. Again, it's what I come up with. Delilah. So all of the paper packs were $1.99. I did not find the paper packs are $1.99. The paper, when I show you some of the paper sets, the loose paper, I guess I'll call it loose paper because that's how it would have been sold. Those were $2.99 for 25. Okay, which is actually a better price than the 25 cents a piece. But this one is gorgeous. It is not nice and heavy. It is 36.9 pounds. So it's, just shy of being copy paper. All right, I'm going to put it outside. Hopefully that's okay. So it looks like we get 2 of each sheet. I think I saw some other people haul this, and this is so gorgeous. And I thought it was just gorgeous. And so I was very excited to get it. The light paper doesn't bother me. I've got plenty of heavy duty paper, so light paper can be really cool too. Not loving this sheet, but that's just me, my personality. I think this one, I am not a huge fan of yellow, and yet I love this one with the birds, and I'm so sorry it's on the side, but seriously, there's just no room. That one's cute. That one's really pretty. So I like a good stripe, but I'm not fond of this one. That one would not be. I'm going to have a whole lot of extra paper left when I'm done. That one's kind of cute. Some of these make me think a little bit 60s. I do like this one a lot. That one's very pretty. I think that one's nice. That one makes me think of sort of 1920s. And then we jump straight into the 60s. I love this one. This one has the grid with the birds on it. Very cool. Really like that one. This one's really nice. Again, this one makes me think 60s, 70s. Cute. That's nice. Discover, delighted, it's all good, smile. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a good stripe. I'm liking that stripe. With the big flowers in the corners. Look at that big flower. And then we have that one. I think that is the end of Delilah. Super cute. I don't know what I'm even calling this. Well, you all do because, by now you've already seen the title, but I haven't thought of the title. Super tremendous, crazy, huge Ollies. So you probably have seen this. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. The marble, I will say, I think that this, some of these are just gorgeous. It's nice, heavy duty. What is this? Another 66? It doesn't say, but I think this is 65, 66 pounds. So you get 2 of each. That is absolutely gorgeous. Paper is very nice, high quality. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it's so cool. Love that one. This looks like agate. Definitely reminds me of Colonial Williamsburg, some of those. So it's interesting. Some of them have this kind of more of an agate rock look to them. And then you get other ones that look like they were marbled. This is like a marbleizing feature that they did in Colonial Williamsburg. When I was growing up, one of my older brothers, and then later my sister, my brother Dan worked in Colonial Williamsburg in the paper printing. And so he would actually make some of the, he would dress as the apprentice, and he would go in and he would make the marbled paper. He went to William and Mary for his undergraduate. So super cool. This is lovely. And that's what it makes me think of. That very much reminds me of that Colonial Williamsburg and that time period, 1700s. These are just they're just wonderful. They'll make wonderful backgrounds. That one, pink. I mean the purple, the pink. There you go. Okay, so very nice. Next, let's see. I have a few. Gracious. So I did find some of the packs of loose that were meant to be loose paper. So this one is Jen Hadfield, called This Is a Family. This one's it's called Picnic. This Is a Family was the series. Picnic is the paper. So this is adorable, the picnic paper. And the back is super cool too. I'm going to just move you in a little bit. Make sure you can see these. Really gorgeous. So again, this is, it's the same series. This is Family Road Trip. This one's called Road Trip. That does remind me of our road trips. And the other side is this really cool diagonal stripes, kind of a green on green, like a forest green. Then this is Tradition, telling stories. We are family, together, love, cooking, family, gardening, remember, memories, parties, together, tradition. And the other side, so again, this is called Growing Together. More of This Is This Is Family. It's almost like this whole series was in here. Wouldn't that be cool? But I love the gardening page. I think the gardening page is fantastic. And this is Chit Chat, again, same series. What is one of your favorite things to do? What's the most interesting thing that you learned? How was work? What makes you happy? And the other side is this super cool series of die. Very, very cool. So they had several of these, and I don't remember which ones. I know they had more than one of the packs. So this one is Pink Paisley, by Paige Evan, Truly Grateful. This is pretty cool with this is very spring. You've got a chicken, more than one chicken. You've got a bunch of chickens. And the rabbits and the birds and the squirrel. Very, very cute. And the back is this really nice, kind of like chicken peck, I guess. So that one was super cool. And then this one is also Paige Evans, Truly Grateful. I don't see any other name on here for this. And this one actually starts with a grateful heart. Grateful, yes. I know some people do gratitude journals. This would be great for that. I really like the back. It's almost like the dot confetti. Super cool. Let's see. And we are back to Jen Hadfield and the This Is Family series. This one's just called Bike Ride. Those are so cool. On the other side, look at that amazing stripe. That is gorgeous. So more of This Is Family. This is called Bits and Pieces. Little of Your Time, Grandmas, Make Memories, Let's Go, Brother, Bedtime Stories. There's a whole lot on here, which is super cool. And the back is this very interesting, I don't know what it's, again, this makes me think of the 1920s, but there's a term for that, and I cannot think of it. And then I found one of these basics, and I had absolutely seen other people haul this one, and I had not gotten it yet. So that was fun. Is anybody out there finding more of the unicorns? I really keep looking, but I'm seeing a lot of people in Texas haul the unicorns. So I think we should talk to Ollies and see why Texas. We want them here too. Everywhere. Everywhere. So this is let's see if they've got the weight on here. This is nice. This is Recollection. So it is Michaels. Michaels does a great job with their paper. At least 65. Really nice. And just a lot of very simple. I love this one. Okay, I know I saw someone haul this and I was jonesing for this paper. This particular one. Love that background green. So we have a lovely blue stripe. This makes me think of Greece. White stars on the gray background. So this is again foiled. Cute hearts. And you have this kind of ombre effect. This is like it's a special kind of chevron. Look at that. I love this stripe. This is like a special pink ticking. That is super cool. Like the polka dots. These are more of the stars. And again, we've got the foiling. All right, this one actually just makes me dizzy, but this one very much makes me think of Alice in Wonderland. This is like a confetti. And again, it has the gold foiling. Oh, sunset. Makes me think of sunset. Some pretty hearts. Love this one. I have made things with, I've sewn things with a fabric that looks very close to this. Or this looks close to it. This is just a grid, and it's a gray on white grid, and I love the grids, particularly for my junk journal. So that's going to be really fun to have. Now this is cool. I'm not even sure what to call that. Oh, the sherbet. Makes me think of sherbet. So we have some kind of funky stars. These are like orange stars on that yellow background. Okay, this just makes me think of prison stripes. Like old-timey prison stripes. This is wonderful. Okay, you've got this really cool chevron, and it has the foiling. It's like a blue honeycomb. Oh, that's nice. That is lovely. So you've got that pink plaid. Wonderful little sort of the crosses there. Love this one. I will probably use this for something Halloween-y. That's cool. I like that gray, funky arrow chevron. And then the blue. That was a great paper pad. And they had, I think, a decent amount of these. So $1.99. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. Gotta catch my breath here. Those were the paper pads. They were all of the paper pads were at, sorry, I'm leaning over. All the paper pads were at the Ollies in Roanoke Rapids. And we're talking North Carolina. So, Cary had these little Minnie Mouses. And I will say, if this had been Mickey, I probably would have picked up a bunch of them. They were $1 a piece. They're certainly worth $1, but I'm a little bit nonplussed by that. This was a really nice find. So this is an adhesive roll of the vinyl. I really like that gold tint. And I've been known to take this off and just use like the sheet of it to cover books. I'm just bad that way. So I did find some of these cool stickos. Now, another creator I was watching, I am so sorry I cannot remember your name, because she actually did a shout out at the end, and she's from North Carolina too. And we shop some of the same stores. She found these at the Cary store in packs of 3, and I saw them in packs of 3, but I also saw a bunch of them loose. So I probably should have done, because I found later that Cary was selling a lot of this in packs of 3. This ribbon, I love this one. The silver, I will get a lot of use out of this one. That pack of 3 was $1. So I think some of the Ollies are beginning to say we have such a huge volume of this that we need to sell it like that. This one was boxed. So this was 3 for $1 in the box. And it was the pens. These markers. So black, gold, and white. I'll put this back in there. All right, so that one was fun. But I paid $1 a piece for a couple of those. I found the, I really wish I could remember the other person's name. So this is a creative devotion. This is religious stickers. So I bought one of those. Okay. And then I found these. And these days, the family ends up with somebody getting married. It's not that uncommon. And of course, my daughter is engaged, which is very exciting. So I thought these bags were just really kind of interesting. This one got a little bit dinged up, it looks like, as we were traveling with it, because they were in pristine condition. So it's best day ever in the bag. Okay, I wondered about this. So there are 3 of the exact same ones, and they are really, really very nice quality. I don't see a price tag on there, but when I originally looked at them, I was thinking about cutting them up and using them for something else because they are very heavy duty. This is like a file folder. That's the feel of it. So, okay, so I'm trying to go reasonably quickly. Ugh, I'm reaching down. Okay, I'll start showing you these. All right, I lost my little tiny mind over this one. 79 cents for a pack of 15 vellum sheets, and they're all different. So, they're not all different. You get 5 and you get 3 of each. You get the polka dots. This is kind of like a star one. This has got like circle dots, a different kind of polka dot, one big, one small. So this is, I did purchase one of these before. I found one at my Ollie's in Rocky Mount, and then they had dozens of these. So I did buy several. I certainly did not buy them out, but I did buy several of these because getting that much vellum, and I love the style. It's very nice and simple. So bought the vellum, put those aside. Okay. I am pretty sure I did not have these colors, this set yet. This was 42 of this beautiful set with, it's got the inserts, it's got the cards, it's got the envelopes for $2.99, and it's Cricut. And Cricut is such a good quality when you're talking about the cards. And then I found, get you all a little bit closer, this one, the green, the dark blue, the red, and the silver. Gorgeous. So this is 35, which means it's going to make 35. When they say 35, they don't mean 35 pieces total, which some companies do. They mean 35 of the whole series. So that was very exciting. I got to get some of this stuff out. I'm not going to get through anything. Let me get this out so I can show you better. Because holy cow. Yeah, I was... So the thing about the Roanoke Rapids store, which was super fun, is that you think that you've seen it all when you see the table. But that is far from the reality because they have 3... I've never seen anybody with 3 aisles of stationery. It was so exciting. Okay, so I did find this card. This is just 12. These are bigger, but I love those colors. So I thought that, and this was only 99 cents. 99 cents. So this was a very exciting one. I found, I'm trying to still get some. I'm going quick, guys. I'm trying to go quick. So I taught all day. I'm a little tired. I'm a little beat. But I wanted to come on and show you guys this. I went to Roanoke Rapids on Sunday. And today is Tuesday night. So this was very fun. And I think I got one of each of the colors. So I believe these were $1 a pack. But honestly, $1 a pack is a very reasonable amount. And there are different ones in here. I love these for, they're so flat. They're all wonderful for the ties for my albums. But the beautiful colors, that was just really great. By the way, I don't have a lot of space left on the table. I keep trying to make a little extra space. This was huge. I was hoping to find some things. I was not disappointed. Oh golly. This was something weird that I found, and this is not part of the American craft items. These were 59 cents a pack, and I actually never watched Glee. It was never on my radar. What I really liked were these pre-cut magnets. So these are, each one has 4 pre-cut magnets, 2 of the big ones and 2 of the small ones. And I am very excited to use those. So I bought, I think I bought 8 packages, which was all they had left. I don't know how long that's been sitting there. I imagine quite a while. But when I saw it, I knew exactly what I wanted to do with it. So that was exciting for me. I did find these flags. I use these reading and at work and all the time. So these were 99 cents, and I went ahead and got a couple of these. They had plenty. And it's a 2-pack, which honestly, this stuff has gotten so expensive. So that was very, very fun. I found this washi wrap, the We Are Memory Keepers washi wrap, and it is just so amazing. Okay, so amazing. So it has hello, sent from, and this different kind of, different sent froms, love. It is meant to go around your packages or just around a simple package that you're sending, if you can see that one on the inside. And I just thought this would be great, especially as I'm starting to gear up and trying to get into to do more selling online. That's just going to be, I think, the better option for me. It's hard for me to get away. Right now, we are married to the band because Little Britt, with his marching band, they are pretty much booked every weekend to Christmas, something crazy. So when your kid is married to the band, so are you. So I've got to sell online. So I did find these cute little bags. I think I only bought, I had found these in a different place too. So I just bought one of each just to show you guys. This was at the Roanoke Rapids store. They're very useful. And we actually use some of these. When I do a show, I have earrings. So these are great for little earring bags. I found Sticky Dots, 150 pieces. These are great. I keep saying, are these made in the UK? They're made in the UK. I did not know that. Very interesting. So I'm pretty sure they're archival. I will double check that, but I'm pretty sure these are archival. So good for all the stuff that we do. This was an oddity I found, but I thought it was so cool. I went ahead and got it. This is Marie Claire. So it's Marie Claire is a magazine. I don't know if it's something else these days. Honestly, I haven't followed it for a while. For $1.99, it is full of these adorable sort of French themed sticky pads. Aren't they cute? I think they're just adorable. And I bought this for me. I go through sticky notes all my words so fast, especially at work. So I thought that would be a good thing for me to have. Another oddity, and there's so much in here. I'm just going to show you everything. I found this. This was $1.99. But I love bees, and hopefully it's all in here. There should be 20 pieces, and hopefully that means 20 cards. Okay, they're kind of attached. Oh, I see. So I see 5 of this wonderful bee card, and these are fantastic as in your journals, because you can attach the card itself, I mean the envelope, and then have the card inside. It's just really cute. So we had that one. There's this one that says drama. I'm going to take that tape off so it doesn't get on my cards. This one that just says hi. Hi, guys. So I like the little hand saying hi. I'm going to take that off. So I don't want to mess up this has got some very sticky. Some sticky. This was apparently by Shoebox, but they're really cute. I think, look at the cool cat. So cute. And of course you could also just use these. It looks like, oh no. 1, 2, 3. I only see 4 of the cool cat. Well, that makes me a little bit sad. It's not a big deal. There's so much in here. So it looks like we're missing one of the cool cat. I mean, that was the condition of the box, so I should, I'm not surprised. But it's just, these are just so cute, and I think everything else is there, which is great. Let's see, or maybe it's supposed to be 4. So this one only has 3 of the high. And then the Drama Queen has 5. She has her full 5 because there are 5 envelopes of the other ones. Okay. And then the Bees, which is of course the most important, that one has its full 5. So it's all good. These are so cute. My goodness, these are adorable. And I do love that they're ready to go right into a journal, right to be attached. Okay. So, oh my goodness, what else is here? This was the first time I had seen the colored and the pastel index cards, and they're true pastels. And sometimes they're not. A lot of times the pastel, the ones that they call pastel that they sell now, they're more neon. So I really liked these for some of what I'm doing with the cinch. So I went ahead and grabbed this, 99 cents. Had that one, and I found this one, and I was so excited, and I looked, and this was the only one I found. But I'm really excited to get the ones that have the dot grids on them, and for 79 cents, I mean, that's quite a deal. Guys, this is rice paper. For $1.99, it is 12 inches by 120 inches, so it's got 10 feet of rice paper on here. I'm going to open this and feel this one up. This was Simply Art. I've got to look it up. Oh, it's so soft. Wow. Looks like it's wrapped around. I think it's so soft that it's the tissue. That tissue paper is very soft. Is it the right? Okay, there we go. All right, that's very nice. That is very nice. I'm super happy with this. Super happy with this rice paper. I'm going to go ahead and put the protective tissue back over it. I'm going to look that up later and see what rice paper sells for, because I'm pretty sure it sells for a lot. And it's interesting because I don't know how long this has been sitting around. I mean, if you look at it, I'm not sure that people would take the time to read the whole thing because we're all moving through stuff so quickly. But I thought the rice paper was a great deal. I'm putting some of these under here. So I did find one of these wild florals. And I'm going to open it up, even though you probably have already seen it. I will open it up and give you my commentary. Because we're all waiting for my commentary. Or not. So I've got that lovely barking laughter. So I have certainly seen people do this one. And I have some loves and some not loves. They're all, of course, quite attractive. This one's really cute. I think the back is really nice. Pretty flower, but I love that stripe. And this one is the foil. I think that one's lovely. That one's cute. This one doesn't necessarily do it for me, but I love the back. This one definitely does not do it for me. The pink flowers are cute. I like this one with the toucans. That's very cute. Love the green stripe. This one, I like the foiling, but like that. That makes me think of a Christmas sweater. So more of, I don't know what that is. I think it's probably still a toucan with passion fruit and pineapple, I think. That's like a leaf. So this makes me think of the water, and this makes me think of fall, which is interesting. Not a fan of the leopard or the leopard spot. So more foiling on these leaves. This would be really pretty in a Christmas album because of the leaves really, especially with the foiling, would work well. And I'm not a fan of the snake. Not a fan of the snake. This one has more foiling on it and this nice black. So just got one of those. I had already seen it enough to know that I wasn't going to love every bit of it, but there were some in there that I did like quite a bit and I had some ideas for. This one is Heidi Swap M Ink journal cover. So I think it is just the cover, but which is why I bought one. This one was $4.99. This one was much more expensive, but I wasn't really sure. Now I'm sure. That is exactly what it is. It just goes over the top. You put your journal inside, and then it covers it. It is very, very nice. It is like a canvas, like a boating canvas almost. So when you open it up, you slide your journal in there. So I thought that was fun. Oh, this one opened. So this was $2.99, the Cinch album kit. No idea. Hopefully nothing fell out. I have no idea what there's supposed to be anything in it. All right, instead of my trying to ease it out, I'm just going to... These are very sharp little scissors. Super sharp. My case. They came out of the case, and I don't know what I did with the case. All right, so this one was $2.99. Let's take a look at this little Cinch journal kit. So you get the word play. You get these pieces. Very interesting. Oh, that is a very nice piece of acetate. And then, oh wow, there's it's like an acetate tab of file pieces. And then you get the heavy duty. This is chipboard. Very nice chipboard. And then more of the acetate. Okay. Oh, look at that. All right, so you get these two stencils, Smile and Today, or you could certainly use them for something else. It's ready to go into something else. Oh, there's another piece of acetate there. There's something in here. Oh my gosh. That is wonderful. Okay, so with this one, you actually get the wire. That's super cool. I did not realize that. So I doubt that I would turn this into what it wants me to turn it into, mostly. What I mean is I'll probably use the acetate for other things, like this is exactly what you would use for your shakers. It's very nice and heavy duty, and there's a decent amount in here. So for $2.99, you're getting a lot of acetate. You are getting a good amount of chipboard. So I will probably just use these for the chipboard and the acetate, and I think I bought 2 of those. So that's actually quite exciting. I really just wasn't, sometimes you're just not sure, but I thought I was going to find something. I actually did cut myself, guys, with those little scissors. Okay, we're getting down to the end of it. Woo! Yay! Okay. So they had all sorts of chocolate molds. If you are a baker, or you like working with chocolate, or you like, cookie making, any of that. Oh my word, there was so much wonderful stuff. This is the Kaboom Chocolate. So they had the chocolate piñatas that you could make, and then they had I should have bought 2 of these. I should have bought one for my daughter-in-law. Probably should have bought one for my daughter and sent it to her, because I bet she'd enjoy this. She's so incredibly creative. So anyway, these are the food safe brushes and palette to decorate, paint, and add texture. I actually bought them to use with what I use here, so they will not be food safe for very long, but they're nice. They're good quality. So I thought that would be a great thing to add to my repertoire. Okay. So let me show you the my unicorn-ish this time. I found the microwave flower press for $2.99. I could not believe it. And the reason this was exciting is more exciting is because I had actually purchased an extra pad for it, but I didn't have it. And I said, I'm going to buy this pad. I'll use it for something else if I can't find this. And I just think this is super fun. Just something, honestly, more than likely, I'll be using this at school with my students. I have a microwave at school, and I can do something really super fun with them. STEM and STEAM are just, they're all about creation too. And that's how I see it. So this was really super fun. I bought one. They had several. I bought one because I didn't need more than one. But anyway, really, really a unicorn find for me. The fact that I found the pads first and then found this. Awesome. Okay, I'll put that with the school stuff. I have a nice little pile of school stuff. Okay, finally, I found cards. And I know not everybody loves the cards as much as I do, but I do, because I can use them for so many things. I do a lot of envelope journals. I make folios with envelopes, and then I add the cards in, and these are so perfect. So this one is called Peppermint Kisses. This is the Vicky Bouton. And then this is one that was at the Cary store. They had tons. They had boxes and boxes full of these. And then at the Roanoke Rapids one, I found 4 other boxes of these. So super exciting. Let me show you what is inside these, because, you know, that's the fun part. Let me grab my other scissors so I don't cut my hand off again. Okay, there's that one, and there's this one. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. I left some envelopes behind. So you can see what is inside. And again, this is just, honestly, it's just beautiful paper. You can do anything with that. I absolutely can envision taking these and turning them just straight up, turning them right into some kind of a journal. I can see Lyric Lover doing something like that. I wonder if she is. Because that, I think that would be absolutely up her alley. Okay, so we have that beautiful flower. Then we get this really cool, like, starry night. And there it goes. I do like to separate mine once I start moving them. This is so gorgeous. That would be wonderful on the front of a small journal. The back is interesting. I love the front. This makes me think of the altered composition notebook that I made that had pink, that was all pinks. That would be cool to do a small one with these. What do you guys think? Should I do a small one with those? So then we have this Happy Holidays. It's very cute in the back. They're all empty, guys. There's nothing, there's no writing on these, so they're waiting for you to put your own touch. Even if you just use them as Christmas cards. I don't know, using them as Christmas cards. Pretty florals, leaves. Move those over. And then this one's really cute. Just the Merry Christmas. This is very vintagey. And of course, so you get 1, 2, 3, you get 4 of each design. It's really nice. That again really reminds me of the Christmas altered composition notebook. Actually, I think I might take I might take 1 or 2 of these, this series, and put it in some of the folders that are in that book, because I think this one would be so cute in there. So you get 4 of those. I'm making sure I don't get. Look how cute this one is. That's adorable. So I really like that back too. Again, that would be cute on the front of a journal of some kind. You get kind of this interesting star loop. That's cute. And last but not least, my favorite. Okay, I think these are wonderful, and I think they're big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're 5. This would be wonderful on the inside of one of the recipe albums. So as the front of it, and you could put, I would take this, and I will actually take this, and I will put it on, I'll use some red paper to back it up, and then I'll do some stamp or lettering through here for my recipes. That's going to be so stinking cute. And I'll cut it down so I can use the back. So I'll use the front for one and that. Okay, that was an exciting box. That was very exciting. All right, let me put this back in. So again, this one was at the Cary store, and when I was there, we were at the Cary store on Saturday because we had to go do more shopping because little Brit is not so little anymore, and that teenager needed more shorts. Skinny kid, but tall. So he had not hit 6 foot before, but I think he has now. But he stood next to me and he was towering. I'm 5'9". Okay, so let me show you some of the other ones. We found Flower Child. I found, what is this? Obed Marshall Especial. This one is Jen Hatfield Flower Child. This one is just gold foil. This one is actually color book. And this last one is Amy Tangerine, Picnic in Paris. So let's take a look. Let's go one at a time here. I'm going to go hopefully we're over an hour. Not surprising. So this is going to hopefully come out on Wednesday. And I'm hoping it makes it through the week because I'm trying to catch up on videos. I have a bunch of things halfway done, but it's hard to work full time and come back, and I just so want to do more of these. I have to do a lot more crafting. I've got so much stuff now. This is very cool. This is like a pink film strip. That's very interesting. Oh, look at the popcorn. Oh my golly. Oh, that is wonderful. All right, that would be Sophia deciding to scratch in here. This one's cool, but I'm loving this bottom too. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Marbles. I wonder if this is meant to be a little bit like 50s throwback. That's cute. So you get this really cute polka dot. And then like a chevron polka dot. Oh, that's adorable. You get the outdoor lights. The front and the back are the same on these guys. Ooh, I like this. This is wonderful for our journals. That's getting very full. How many were in here? This had 40 cards and 40 envelopes. So, move that right there. Very 50s. Love it. And then, oh, that's really pretty. And then a really nice, pretty flower. It's almost, when you look at it closely, it's almost like a quilt design. Okay. I am loving everything about that part of the series. Let me put that over there. Oh, it's gonna fall. Let's do this one. This was the one from Cary. This was Flower Child. So I did not go overboard on these. These were all $1.99. So I thought one was a gracious plenty. But I'm excited about it. Okay, so cute. Oh, I like that. It's kind of like a really interesting design. Oh, I really like this one. Okay, so this one has the heart on the back, or that could be the front if you chose. Let me make sure. Let's see. That was Little Brit running upstairs. Did you hear the thunk, 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 thunk? I like that. That makes me think of Sunrise. All right, we've got some watermelon. Cute. I do not know why I love this one so much, but I do. I love that one. Oh, I should always check the backs of these. Okay. So we have kind of a, oh, okay, so this one's different. So the front, not necessarily doing anything for me. It's okay, but I really like that stripe on the back. Those two would go well together. And of course, in blank cards, you can pick whatever side trigs your tripper. This is really cute. It's got a really nice geometric design-ish. All right, I do like that. I love the colors. Really nice. So then we have this, oh, so very geometric on this side and kind of these cute little flowers on the front. And this absolutely makes me think maybe 60s, 70s. And then we have this almost a rainbow. And the back is this wood design. So, gotta say, that was a big hit. Okay, those go back in. And let's do the gold foil one next. I did try to make sure that the ones I picked up were still fully sealed. There were some that were not. But I think that they had a really good amount of these, at least this past weekend, which is why I want to get this out to you midweek. If any of you are in the North Carolina area and want to go take a look for yourselves. Okay, this one, they've already... That's interesting. What is that? Oh, I'm trying to figure it. So that's just like a filler. So they can show you that it looks like a bigger box. Well, actually, it's because these are going to be somewhat bigger on the top, probably. Okay, so you have this really nice hello, and the back is completely empty. And it looks like we got 4 of those. I wonder if that's going to be the theme, that this one's just going to be the front of these. Now, this was a completely different company. This is Colorbug. But I like it. I like those. This one's really beautiful. Look at that. And again, one thing I do like about these is sometimes I will make an album using cards and I have to attach the backs. This one would be so easy to, if I wanted to attach the backs and I don't lose anything. I don't lose any of the attractiveness. I still have all of that. I like that. Okay, you get the wide chevron, the big polka dots, very big stripes. Those have like somebody scratched them, which is weird because this case was not open. It's also super nice paper, guys. It feels really good. Love that skinny stripe. The triangles. And this kind of maybe Middle Eastern type design. Okay. Very nice. I think we have one more card to go. One more card pack to go. So I'm super excited about the cards. I think that these were just a fantastic find. You should have seen me. I was like so giddy. I'm sure people thought I was crazy. I was like, oh, look at the cards. there's nobody around me to look because I drove up to Roanoke Rapids by myself. I did not drag my wonderful husband and my youngest son with me. That is really pretty. Very strong design. Okay, so we've got that. I think Amy Tangerine reminds me of Kafka. A really nice purple. Again, her designs are very strong. I love that one. You are a peach. And the back is peaches. Okay. That's my favorite. Because that's my saying. I say, people ask me how I'm doing, and I say peachy. This is nice. Double-sided. You've got the full sheet. It's pretty much a half sheet of probably 8.5 by 11, maybe. This is 3.5 by 4.25. This is 5.5 by 4.25. This is absolutely cut off of a sheet of 8.5 by 11. And there's cutting it in half and folding it and good to go. And I love it. I think that's wonderful. Look at, I get so many tastes of things, and oh my goodness, look at this. Just as I'm saying, you get a taste of everything. That is so cute. That I really think would go well with that one other box set where you had the popcorn. Those would be cute together. Kind of a square confetti. Look at the orange heart. Thank you. And you get this nice red check. What else do we have here? Strawberries. Oh my word, that's adorable. Really adorable strawberries. I actually love that. Again, I always say I'm not a, I don't know. I don't know what's happening to me. But I really love the yellow on that. And the oh, it's cameras. Oh, that's so cute. That's adorable. So this was another big hit. And I really feel like this Amy Tangerine goes well with that Obed Marshall, the Especial. Okay, so, guys, let me show you all of the wonderful cards. Let's see if I can pull that back. Okay. Woo! Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much, everyone who has subscribed. Again, it really does mean the world to me as the channel grows, because this is what I want to be doing when I retire. And my retirement shouldn't be, it should only be a couple of years off. So, the more I grow the channel, the better able I am to retire. So thank you. Anyway, again, and all new subscribers and you guys who have been with me forever, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I want you to know that. And I hope that you find the unicorn at your next Ollies. I'll see y'all later. Cheers.